Hi guys, welcome to City Cementers. My name is Ketan. MDI Gurgaon results are out, 2-3 days back, and a lot of students have requested that, sir, kindly make a video on MDI Gurgaon. We would love to know your views about the placements and everything. So I thought I'll make a video. Also, would love to share छोटा सा good news with you all. यार हमारे 6 बच्चे, this year they have made it to MDI Gurgaon. इसमें 4 बच्चे are from online and 2 students are from classroom. So I know it's not a great number, but then अगर देखा जाए तो for me it's sort of an achievement. It's a feel good factor because finally we have 6 numbers of students in MDI. Definitely you will see them for TWT, no doubt about that. Now chalo, let's move ahead and let's do the analysis. Okay, batch की size अगर देखेंगे, right? By the way, batches I'm talking about is 2018 and 2020. That's the batch that I'm talking about. So 239 students for PGP, 60 for IM, and 60 for HR. Okay, so overall 239, 120. So that's going to be 359 students. Okay, so अगर देखोगे तो total batch number is 359. Batch number थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा है. Definitely अगर हम compare करेंगे IFT के साथ, because IFT के results were also out day before yesterday. अगर अब हम कंपेयर करेंगे आईएफटी के साथ कुछ जो नए आईएम्स है, बेबी आईएम्स है, या फिर कॉलेजेस लाइक एसपी जेन्स वगैरह के साथ अगर हम कंपेयर करते हैं तो हाँ, थोड़ा सा बैच साइज ऑन अ लिटिल बिट ऑन अ हायर लेवल. बट अगेन इट्स टू अर्ली टू से दैट बिकॉज we don't know how the college has performed as far as the placements are concerned. So I hope they the management have done the justification towards the number, and then everybody has got placed very well. So let's have the analysis on the batch profile and placement. To begin with, let's look at the batch profile. So work experience, 36% bacha log are from freshers. So that's the good thing. It is always good to see a batch which is 1/3 plus on the freshers side. Now that's a good number. Again, if you ask me, 1 month till 12 months. This is again this is around about a 1 year ka work ex. So I sort of take them into the freshers category. So if you plus this up, that's around about 48%. So half the batch is close to sort of a freshers, and that's a good combination. That's a very much balanced combination that you have round about 48 students being coming from the freshers background and round about 52% students coming from the little bit of workish background. The another good thing out here is that if you look at students with 3 years of work experience, even they are very much less in the numbers. They are only 6%. Now, why do I say so? See, when you have more numbers of students coming from 3 years plus work ex, it's sort of a little bit of issue on the gelling up wala part, right? Because when you have 3 years of plus work ex, you already tension. You have that sort of a pressure कि यार placement होगा कि नहीं होगा. Again, freshers and जो बाकी के workers वाले हैं, they also get a stiff competition from these people. तो मेरे ख्याल से it's good that the number of students are only 6%. Well, that's a good number. And if you look at the maximum number is between more than 1 year plus and 3 year minus. So that's where we are looking at. So again, it's a balanced thing, not on a very extreme level. So if you ask me, the average workings for MDI Gurgaon is nothing but 2 to 2.5 years, which is a decent experience. Looking at the B school across all the top-notch B schools across, I would say that. Now, let's talk about the work experience industry that the students are coming from. So 24% coming from marketing, e-commerce, and others. Again, it is again led by IT, ITS, and sort of engineering background. So if I club this together, so that's around about 51%. So again, this is a typical scenario that you see in the IMs and top-notch non-IMs also. That most of the students will be coming from ITES and will be coming from the engineering or construction sort of a background. Again, a good number is 24% people are coming from marketing, e-commerce, and others. Okay, we have only 7% bachelor coming from BFSI, and we have students coming from analytics and consulting also. That's a good sign. Now, let's look at the diversity. Definitely dominated by engineers, 72%, 13% e-commerce, 10% arts and science, 5% others. Okay, ठीक 28% non-engineers है. Typical scenario. IMs and non-IMs, okay? Now, gender diversity is good. I think it's close to IFT, what we saw yesterday, right? 32% female, 68% male. That's a good number. Average percentile की अगर बारे में बात करेंगे 98.76. It's a decent percentile, guys. ऐसे मत समझना कि यार 98.76 या 99 के ऊपर नहीं है. Actually, 99 plus भी बच्चे होते हैं जिनको मिलता है. I have a student who is a fresher and he converted at 99.13 percentile. So, it takes a lot of efforts. I also have a student who converted at 99.50 percentile. So, don't look at the percentile. It's a great college overall. Average work experience 22 months. So I said it correctly, right? 2 से 2.5 साल के बीच में. ठीक है. Average age is 24 years. Fabulous. Tier 1 colleges, 36%. I think they're talking about the stream, commerce and engineers and everything. So that's the batch profile for you guys. Now, moving ahead, let's have a look at highlights. So, number of companies participated, 126. 126 companies catering to 359 students. It's a good number. It's actually a good number, right? Now, median salary की बात करेंगे 22 lakhs, fabulous. Average salary is 22, it's close by. Highest is 40 lakhs, okay. Batch size is 359. Maximum janta being in PGPM. So you should be looking at PGPM because PGPM is around about 240, right? Which is a decent, size, I would say. You can look at the batch का 10 percentile, 20 percentile लोगों को कितना package मिला है. What I'm interested in knowing pre-placement offer. Okay, this is a important number for me. So pre-placement offers were given was 126. You should always look at pre-placement offer. PPO बहुत ज़्यादा मैटर करता है, right? तो 359 स्टूडेंट्स है और 126 बच्चों को PPO मिला है. तो अगर इसका परसेंटेज निकालने चले तो ये बनेगा 35.90%. ठीक है, क्लोज बाय. आई एम नॉट गोना डू एग्जैक्ट कैलकुलेशन, बट या एक अप्रॉक्स बॉलपॉक नंबर लेके चलेंगे. 36% बच्चों को पीपीओ मिलता है, मतलब 1/3 बैच को पीपीओ मिलता है. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. मैं ऑलवेज इसको क्यों देखता हूँ, बिकॉज यार पीपीओ एक चीज डिपिक्ट करता है. पीपीओ ऑलवेज शोज यू दैट if the guys are getting PPO and if the maximum number of students getting PPO from that college, it means the college is great. The student quality is good. Whatever has been taught to them, that's fantastic. Plus, the industry demands student from MDI Gurgaon or from that particular college itself, and the connect between college and industry is actually good. And that's the reason I always look at sort of this PPI sort of statistics. Okay. Let's have one more statistic. Rise in the average package is close to 10%. Again, a good thing. Receipt offers in the finance domain, 68 students. Okay, fair enough. Strategically, they have done a great job here. 84 students have received strategy and operations domain. Sales and marketing is dominated in MDI Gurgaon. So this is what we actually see, from the placement statistics. Sector-wise highlights, agar dekhenge, very beautifully diversified. Actually, beautifully diversified, because if you look at all the sectors, I think they've covered all the sectors. So you've got in automobile and conglomerate, you've got BFSI, you've got consulting, you've got e-commerce, you've got FMCs, you've got healthcare technology. So you've not missed anything on this front, to be very honest. Now, when you talk about product management, when you talk about artificial intelligence, when you talk about, let's say, product finance, all these things, all these things, even for that matter, PE and VC, all these profiles are sort of, branding, all these profiles are part of these domains. Okay, you might get a branding profile, or you might get a product management profile from e-commerce company also, and for that matter from BFSI also. So I think that's the good number. Let's look at the statistics. The highest salary is given in e-commerce. Great. More than 38% of the offers were made to BFSI, FMCG. Okay, more than 50% of the batch secured a salary of 22 lakh. This is what is required. More than 50% of the batch has actually banked the offer, which is more than 22 lakhs. And that's a great number. That's a great number. So this is what you need to sort of understand. And this number does not include HR. Okay. This is, I'm only talking about ऊपर वाला जो अपना जो 300 बच्चा लोग हैं उनके बारे में यहाँ पे जो number दिया है. That's a great number. That's a great number. So this is where you can understand and what's happening. If you look at HRM, again, even for HRM, the highest salary is in e-commerce. 28% of the students were given profile from BFSI technology. 50%. Okay, fair enough. So I think the numbers are same. You can have a look at, you can pause the video and have a look at this slide. Moving ahead, one of the most important slides that I was looking for, sales and marketing में क्या recruitment हुई है? Okay, look at the companies, all the stalwarts, Nestle, Tata Consumer Products, Coke is coming, ITC, L'Oreal, Marico, Mars, okay, Asian Paints, okay, what do you have? You've got GSK in there. Okay, so all these things, right? All these recruiters are coming on the campus, and these are biggies in their domain, which is nothing but the FMCG. Now, let me give you guys a sort of a bifurcation about the regular recruiters. Okay, what do we have? Asian. Okay, so all these are regular recruiters that you're talking about, Laurel, ITC, Coke, and all that. All these guys are regular recruiters. So even if you look at the regular recruiter list, as far as the MDI is concerned, you have all the top-notch companies on the campus. No doubt about it. Even Pepsi is there. They're fantastic companies. The portfolio looks amazingly good. Finance. Okay, let's talk about finance. What do you have? Goldman Sachs, JPMC, HSBC. Okay. Short investment banking. Short investment banking. No doubt about it. Treasury rules. Okay, this is what I always tell you guys, right? So treasury rules were offered by Axis, HSBC, ICICI, IDFC, S Bank. Beautiful. Corporate finance, Oyo, Mars, Mahindra, Laurel, Great, yeah. So if you look at even Laurel is giving you a corporate finance ka role, and corporate finance ka role is one of the most esteem or elite sort of a profile that you can get. Pause it, have a look at the top notch. So State Street is also coming. That's good, yeah. So I think companies are quite good when you talk about finance. Also, for finance, this looks really promising. Okay, operations and technology. What do we have? Okay, CapG, Amazon, Amway, Mars. Okay, Mahindra, Merckx is there. Okay, Tata Sky is there. So I think all these companies, all these biggies, even Hindustan Beverages, all these are top-notch companies coming over there for operations. Genman. Let's talk about Genman. What do we have? Hinduja. Okay, conglomerate. Okay. Acha, McKinsey is there. PwC is there. PwC has to be on the IT front, मेरे ख्याल से advisory sort of role. JSW is also there. So if you look at all these companies, no, these are the companies are regular recruiter for Poly Trinity, IAMS, old IAMS, SP Gen, XLRI, FMS, and MDI also. So if you look at when you talk about the portfolio of your companies, the portfolio is not changing a lot, right? You are getting into the same company; those are coming on IAMS. It's just that there will be a little bit of difference as far as the package is concerned. So that's something I think is a differentiating factor. Again, human resources, what sort of roles were given? Let me just kind of go through this. Okay. Institute choices premium. Okay, so the roles are not mentioned out here, but again, has to be really good, not needed. So, guys, that's it from my side. I hope you like the analysis. If there is any doubt, if you have, you can put the comment on the video and I shall answer. Thank you so much, guys. That's it. Fine. So, this